Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Moonscars. In the last episode, we met Yadigwa, Yarema's sister, who has, I suppose, claimed the title of ruler of this realm, since there apparently is no one left to claim it, and she sits on a throne down here in the Gymnasium, I think is how it's pronounced. While speaking with her, we heard a horrific cry from a child, and it turns out it was an infant, which had gone mad. A Clayborn designed to look like Yadigwa's stillborn child. We've learned the ability to also incise through the flesh walls that we've seen in a handful of places to gain access to other spots that were originally off limits to us. We still, however, from what I can gather, will be unable to make much progress up in the apex. And we need to go further south to find Wanda, who may be able to teach us how to do it, help us do so, or we kill her and gain an ability to do so. And with that said, let's begin doing so. Heads up to everything from here on out is going to be a bit new for me. So I'm going to apparently take a pounding. Oh my goodness, these... Gonna smash through them. Oh my god. Can you tell I haven't been here before? Oh, wow. Apparently we're still dealing with more infants here in this location. I do like their screams. And their animation, the ones that use, like, tentacles to attack you. Clay, flesh. You were always walking around, asking yourself what the difference was. If claw from above sculpted humans from matters of the world, you're no different from Clayborns. Yet, you are so different. Clay is the new prison. I remember you saying this out loud. The other day you said Clay was just a tool. Either way, I'm falling apart. So, Zoran, am I just a tool left to rust in your shed? Will she grant me my death? Poor Etalag. We haven't found any other milk for him at the moment to help him with his affliction. Oh, wow. This looks pretty bad. Oh! Well... Moon hunger inflicted. Now everything in the realm is stronger. Well, that didn't work out very well. Beginning the episode, and more or less immediately dying. We also lost a buff for our hammer there. Should have focused on the flyer to start. There is a good thing, though, about Moonhunger being afflicted. We can now find those earrings that Analinka had told us about, I think 2 episodes ago. Let's go back and try this battle again. Holy crap! That was 1 hit! And now since we died a 2nd time, all of our bone powder is gone. So we lost 11,000 of it. Alright. Well, we're not going that way then. Wow. Holy crap. We'll try. I want to try that one more time. We're going to equip the thing that lets us take less damage from projectiles. We may have to lower the difficulty back to normal difficulty if enemies can one-shot us. I'm not going to be good enough at this game to proceed this way. At least he's not a buffed version this time. Oh, he's protected this time, though. Copy's been destroyed. Him. Oh, okay. Well, we did it. We now need back some of our upgrades. All of nothing has been restored. Well, 30 bone powder is not really worth mentioning. Interesting drawings here. I thought I wouldn't have expected drawings like these on the walls of a location. Oh, wow. We're gonna have another difficult battle here, I think. Looking forward to it. I see them. The stalactites. You can't parry that. Alright, that wasn't so tough. And we got the mirror. Okay, good. I suppose we may as well take clay rights for every single one of these places. We'll take extra bone powder while we're down here. And let's redo that battle again. Oh, or not. Okay, right. Certain battles don't respawn. That was a test. We don't have the key to that yet. Oh, Tim. Okay, good. That one's dead. And this is a new creature. Thankfully, we were able to isolate that one. It looks like it has an aura around it. We have to use witchery on it. I think this must be because... Actually, I don't know why. Oh, wow. I'm nervous that it's very strong if this is its only means of attacking. By separating them, that makes us much more Oh, they just... Oh! They spawned something new in the room. Or that was also there. Oh, ads. There are ads down there. Okay. We did level, but I'm going to hold on to that in case we need it for this. I don't have what I need. Tim, just like that, you're almost dead. I have to kill one of them. Right, Timmy has a shield, so he's not going to take any damage. I got to kill this flyer. It's healing them. Just you and your friend left. Looks like it's able to draw power from it to heal itself as well, that flyer. I'm surprised we did that. First try? Yeah, first try. Holy crap. Alright, let's say I think we hit that before. We did not. Alright, let's get all these switches pressed. I guess we'll spend this point. Let's take critical chance. We'll try our stone pillars a bit, since we have flyers in here. Oh god, nothing happened. I ran up and cast it, and I had what I needed to cast it. Well, that's gonna be, oh my god, so annoying. Game, if you, okay. I'm spamming my use the ability button, and Irma won't use it. She refuses to do so. Both of these guys cannot be harmed, aside from with witcheries. I think it looks cool. I don't think it's very effective if I can't use it at a moment's notice. There's something... This must be some sort of... It must buff others. Oh! We're not supposed to go this way. We haven't missed anything yet. So the other direction's where we're going. Alright, let's double back. I'm guessing this means that the castle was built on a older castle? The remnants of some other civilization? We can run back if it lets me. We can maybe see if we find any of the earrings. Though maybe they're only in the castle, and so we won't find any down here. We can't jump up there. Okay. Once again, looks like we're hoping for a double jump at some point. Another clayhead pristine coming through our gates. Who's been there before? I need names. Indeed, clay instead of brains. Say, do you remember the massacre in Pristine Party? Do you remember what your Claiborne friends have done? They are no friends of mine anymore. Oh, we will gladly remind. They killed their parent flesh, human pristines. This should make moles whole, let them stand on their own. Yet they became lost, even more than before. Uh-oh. 2 of your comrades came through these gates, Grey Irma. Each of them claimed to find something. A very special vessel the sculptor asked them to find. Each of them knew the way to the sculptor. They just cannot follow it anymore. Rather large gate. So this was used for transportation back and forth between the upper and lower areas. Locked. L-Tag, you've looked a lot better. I know why your gray kitten wanders around, Zoran. She wants to bring me more milk. Good for her, good for me. Coughing terribly. She's a dull one, but kind enough to go through trouble. Have we missed something? I didn't think we did. Maybe here. Let's go here and see if we can find some milk for Etalag. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we'll find some around here and another mirror. Then we can warp back there instead. Ah, the walls look different down here. But the creatures are the same. Those ones are both buffed by the moon hunger. Oh, Tim. you're hitting all the buttons, Tim. You're not going to do very well in this game. You should stop playing if you're going to be doing this. I don't know if we're a match for those up there. We'll try once. Actually, with 10,000 dust, maybe we don't. We'll try one fight. That looks rather final. I'm not going to commit to that at the moment. Sorry at the lag. That's going to be annoying. We got to kill the top guy first. That's all. Was half our life with one hit. As long as it's not all of our life, we can take the hit. Oh! Difficult for us to get spite levels down here too, I see. That was good. Was there nothing else up here, though? There was not. No milk for you, Etalag. Interesting. I didn't think we interacted with the mirror, but we must have if some of these things are back. Oh! We didn't miss anything. No, we did. Up here, I'm thinking. Ouch. Wow. Okay. If we're going through this area, let's also re-equip our spikes protection. Didn't see you there. Thankfully, you weren't able to hear your friend. Powder. We have 14, Tim. You probably should look to spend it soon. Oh, that looks really bad up ahead. This also doesn't look like a nice room, given the trap they have here for us. I noticed that one hit almost killed us. I don't know if you're doing that without a parry, and I don't know if you're doing it. I don't know if you're parrying. I have not seen any of the earrings down here, so they must only be in the castle. It feels like we're going back to the entrance of it. That looks like a really evil baby all the way over there, filled with ichor. Let's fight the other things we saw down here. Maximum health permanently increased. Good thing we came down here then. Okay, nice, but no milk at the moment. Though I don't know why we would find any down here. Take more critical chance. And why not try something a little different? We have, I think, yeah, increases critical damage. Let's equip this. Thank goodness spikes hit enemies. I did not even see the wall that was right there. Oh, one of these guys. So we want the projectile protection here. Let's see. Let's do it. Oh, the baby hit. The baby hit the spikes and died. Thank goodness. Let's double back and see if maybe... Oh, can we... I don't think... We cannot get back up that way. Okay, we're committed. Ah, come on! Thankfully, they give me a wall to beat on over here. Oh, you did not even see where you came from. Fun fight for 300 bone powder. I'm noticing that some enemies damage my ichor, or seem to, rather than my health, by the way. Oh. Okay, well, we don't need that protection one. No, I don't think we're doing that successfully unless we can kill the healer. Actually, we can do this. Thanks to spikes in the walls, and that's the only way I'm able to do that battle. We have several really decent gemstones. I'm not quite sure which ones we should be equipping. We've come a long way now. We missed something. Oh, right, but we can't go back up that way, can we? Where is that? Yeah, we're... Well, no. We can't get back up this path here. We have to keep going. That's a lag. Oh, but he vanished. That's a cursed mirror. We will leave behind a doppelganger if we interact with it. So many changes here. Let's see. Where's my always spawn spiteful foes? Sorry, spiteful friends. Oh god, that one hit, almost one hit me. Oh god! Still not done. We have the big guy to kill. But this is no longer going to be useful. So... we're probably going to die here. Let's equip that item. And think about this. I'm going to need a witchery on him. Let's decrease the cost of them. And the dash through, I think, is the one I want. Okay, let's do it. Tim, you tried to be fancy there, and all you did was take a massive hit. That he can kill you with one hit. Now he can't. Oh, got him with that. Not over yet. Woo! What on earth did we fight for in here? Wow, that was fun. Tim, you have to actually equip the thing. A single gland. I don't know if that was worth it. Holy crap! What did we fight for? Reckless Fencer Gemstone. Regular damage increased, but witchery damage decreased. Only one Fencer amulet can be equipped at the same time. Okay, and we made it back here. I guess we keep... do I want to get that mirror? Let's ride the elevator all the way up. And if it doesn't take us to a mirror up there, we will come back down here and link the cursed mirror. And we'll call the session back at the molding workshop. That's it, the mold workshop. Yeah, we might come back for you. Oh. I'm not sure what this is. I'm going to leave you there at the moment. And keep pushing up. No other mirror up here. Okay then, let's see what's inside that cell. Your face, your kind face seems familiar, Blade Maiden. You are my older sister's friend. Thank you for all the care you provided to her. Are you locked in here? Forgive me, dear Blade Maiden. I should introduce myself proper. I'm Karina, the younger daughter of Zoran the Sculptor. And this is the only place where I belong. Sounds like you're hiding here. Is it wrong to hide when I can aid people that I care about from here? I pray to the gentle mistress, and she smiles down at us. You are one of those people that I care about, kind Irma. Please, take this. One for you, and one for my Adelina. Visit me next night. I'll be waiting for you. Another Absolution Bloodstone. Memory Mold Karina. Well, since we're going to have to run all the way back here to interact... Well, we don't have to, but I'm going to do that to get to the mirror again. We'll spend this. Now we wait for the elevator, take it back down, interact with the mirror. Fun episode. Started off on a cold streak, but managed to come back and make it all this way without a death. At 26,000 bone powder. Very nice. I'm not sure if Grey Irma can fall quite a drop and not die. So, that's why I'm waiting for the elevator there. You think you can go after the sculptor, don't you? Yet your way is one of escape from violent darkness that gnaw at you. Sculptor? A delusion to lead you astray. A beacon to make you reject what you've always been. I don't follow. Have you ever given a thought to your mortal wounds, Grey Irma? You've been emptied. Your gland was torn apart. Not a drop of old ichor running in your body. If we were to find a husk, it would stand right now in our front. Back then, you were not eager to perish, were you? Stubborn little puppet. In the yawning void, you made someone. The new Grey Irma. You bled with blood and ichor alike, a walking sore wound. Yet look at you now. Your gland seems almost intact. What is the source of your renewed ichor? The void. The yawning void itself. Indeed, your character and will are offspring to the great nothing. No wonder you refuse to look backwards. That's interesting. Is this a little bit like Hollow Knight then? Is there another thing which is driving us forward? And I can see there's something down there now that I'm looking down. I wonder if we'll be down just below this place later. Not really interested in anything he's selling. Technically, we have a gift for you, Adelinka. Good day, Lady Irma. I want us to play a game. I'm not in the mood for games, child. Come on, this one's special. It's about lost things, like you and me. Huh? Oh, we didn't get the quest from her before. I thought we did, so that was in my other save slot that we got this. Listen, there's someone who wanders across the lands and drops her earrings. Her steps are quiet like a cat, and she never says a word. Collect her earrings, Lady Irma, and I will make you something out of them. It will be worth your while. Mold of Power, Lost Things. A mold of extraordinary power granted to Great Irma by Adelinka, the daughter of the sculptor. With this mold, Great Irma can find things forever lost, concealed in the gentle moonlight. Note: lost things are revealed only under Ravenous Moon. So we have to be under the effect that's happening right now with everything stronger for us to actually find those earrings. I will probably do that off screen, if only because I don't do much talking while we're playing the game, do I? Except for comment on how well I'm doing, and or exclaim how awesome it is that I won a battle, or how awesome it was when I lost one. So I will hunt for them off screen. There are none, just as a heads up, in the outskirts from my doing that already in my other save slot. The depths are a sinister place, sister. These ensembles remember the times when the late Earth was young and cruel. Her children, the generation of giants, basked in her love and worshipped her grand body in temples and palaces. What happened to the giants? They perished. But haven't you noticed? Some of them still wander around. The sculptor used 1,000-year bone power to power up some of his creations. Those must be the things that we fight that are jumping into the air that require witchery to actually harm them. Those massive hulks that we've killed a few of now. It may be that anger of Clayborns is begotten in their roots. But is this a terrifying assumption, don't you think? Oh, but this is a terrifying assumption, don't you think? Wouldn't mind getting that gemstone from her, so we'll save up the 15 glands. Let's read about 2 more things. A doppelganger came after you. Indeed, your confusion is perfectly reasonable, sister. Why would a rejected chunk of clay assert herself? A lost shade, a thing thrown away, a discarded puppet. In sublunary world, every grain is counted by her. Things never vanish. Like shades, they return from the other side, altered, maddened. The reason... Oh, how do I say this? The raison d'etre? The raison d'etre? The raison d'etre of the doppelganger. It's the wrath of a discarded thing. Her envy and resentment towards the parent flesh. A moment ago, she was you, right? But then the skin sheds, and the great nothing embraces her. There can be only one Irma, and she wants to live. Oh yes, by any means necessary. Wow! What a great exchange those final sentences there. It makes me kind of wish that in a game like Hollow Knight, your shade would actually be you, and you'd have to kill it in a really difficult battle to re-earn the geo that you lost, I suppose. Would probably not make it worth it going back for it. The first time we met a doppelganger, it exclaimed that she was us. Okay, so that's... Oh, we have to talk with Etalag. Nothing to say. Alright, then let's end this by spending some more bone powder. So I don't know if I like stone pillars. I'm sure it's useful, but I'll pass on another rank of it. You've upgraded the abilities I like so far. Let's try taking... Let's see. Wormhole would lead... actually, Wormhole is just... That's it. Oh, we might not be able to take this until we actually get Corpse Explosion. Let's see. We can take it. Okay. So 14,000 and 20,000 and 25,000. And Corpse Explosion is very cheap to take. We could actually take all of it right now. We have to kill something to explode the corpse. Maybe there'll be things that actually bring corpses back to life that we'll also want that for. But let's grab Wormhole 1. And you know, we'll grab these two. Because we gotta fight all the way back to where, well, we don't have to. We could just warp right there, but I like the adventure back to the mirror. So we're going to do that. But I'm going to also off-screen now, everyone, going back and looking for earrings. And so when I come back, I will probably have more bone powder and or I'll have spent it. So I will show you what I've done when I come back for the next episode. So thank you all very much, and I will hopefully see you then. Take care, everyone.